Hey everyone, gather round, because today we are diving into one of the most incredible stories ever told, the story of Noah and his giant ark. Have you ever seen rain so heavy it felt like it would never stop? Well, imagine that, but way bigger. A long time ago, the world had become a pretty noisy and not so nice place. But there was one man, Noah, who was different. He was a good guy who loved God and always tried to do the right thing. One day, God spoke to Noah and told him something astonishing. He said, "Noah, I'm going to send a great flood to wash the world clean and start over. I need you to build a huge boat, an ark, to save your family and two of every kind of animal." Can you imagine hearing that? Noah didn't hesitate. He got the blueprints from God and started building. This wasn't just any boat. It was massive. It was longer than a football field and as tall as a four-story building, all made of gopher wood and sealed with pitch to make it waterproof. People probably thought he was crazy, building a giant boat in the middle of dry land. But Noah kept his faith and kept on building, day in and day out, with his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Finally, the ark was finished. And then, the most amazing parade began. Two by two, animals from all over the world started coming to the ark. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my! But also tiny little mice, tall giraffes, slithering snakes, and colorful parrots. Every single kind of creature, big and small, followed God's command and walked right up the ramp and into the ark. Noah and his family guided them all to their places inside. Once everyone was safely aboard, Noah, his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives, plus all the animals, God himself shut the door of the ark. Then, the first drop of rain fell, and another, and another. Soon, it wasn't just raining, it was pouring. Water gushed from the sky and bubbled up from the ground for 40 days and 40 nights. The water rose higher and higher, covering the tallest mountains. But inside the ark, everyone was safe and dry, floating on the endless water. After many months, the rain stopped and the water slowly started to go down. Noah sent out a raven and then a dove to see if there was any dry land. The dove came back at first, but the second time, it returned with a fresh olive leaf in its beak, a sign of new life. Finally, the ark rested on a mountain, and God told Noah it was time to come out. Imagine that moment. The door opened, and they stepped out into a brand new, clean world. The first thing Noah did was build an altar to thank God. And God made a promise to Noah and to all of us. He put a beautiful rainbow in the sky as a sign of his promise that he would never again flood the entire earth. So, whenever you see a rainbow, remember the story of Noah, his incredible faith, and the promise of a fresh start. It's a powerful reminder of hope and new beginnings. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.